is here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah.
It's week 7 of the NFL, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Giants and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
The calendar may say autumn, and temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center. Now Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Lloyd in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Left side to Lamb. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Throwing Jones. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Trayvon Walker in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You call plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On play action, Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's the second. And a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 20 carries, 77 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leads him with 4th and 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They go play action here on first down. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags will take over here just shy of the 30. On first down, Lawrence. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Etienne up the middle. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 13 carries, 66 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
New York set to take the field. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Here's Logan Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. Now that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Throwing to start the drive. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. Now here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Well, kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough, a rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. First target, first catch, and a first down.
The Jaguars at 500 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Second time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times I think they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop, a tackle for loss.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Mitchell is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mitchell again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, what a play there by the first-round pick.
And, Brandon, that's why you invest in a linebacker like this, not just his ability to make plays, but to make plays that get your defense off the field.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence from his end zone. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Straight ahead, Etienne.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Jones to throw on third down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record, but instead it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. I mean, few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A handoff from Mitchell running left.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Another run with Mitchell.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
He hit his first, now this from 43.
Gano's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Giants. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And some space here. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, Burko?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Gano's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and that game is tied 10-all in the second quarter.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To throw again on second down, Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyron Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this third quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points and not really with a lot of hope. But with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did it in a big way there.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Calling no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones.
Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
They'll look to throw again.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD.
Elijah Mitchell, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense.
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
We'll agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Lawrence will throw. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence.
And able to find Kirk complete.
And he is going to have the Jags first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Another tote for Etienne.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a give to Etienne.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll run with ETN.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Lawrence.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is down to 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Jacksonville.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup on the 1st down, that's going to leave them open because they really needed to stop the run, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Back to throw again.
He'll find Jones again, complete.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing Jones. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Wide open receiver, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants will add to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Gano now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. To throw again on 2nd down, Lawrence. Jones has it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence.
Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they'll move him back within 6 now.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And New York set to take the field.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now Jones. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Second down at 4. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Julio Jones, 33 yards. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You've got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now Lawrence to throw. Screen play. Here's Etienne. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
No.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 15. A minute 44 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence.
And he comes back with one complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Again, it's Lawrence. Able to find Jones.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Lawrence's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. On 2nd and 10,
Lawrence. He'll find Nwangu underneath.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down.
And they'll get another road date next week, as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks.
Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games.
And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.